This is our next unboxing video of the new 2-player battle box from Spartan Games, the Firestorm Armada Return of the Overseers box. Yeah, we're happy to have it right now. This is the front page side with a nice artwork. On the back side you can see what you will get, and of course the Aquan fleet, and then the Directorate fleet on the other side, and 2 models from the Overseers, this Probe and the Gate. You will also get tokens on this side here, then a mission booklet for the 7 missions for the Overseers campaign, a rulebook, the battle log, game cards, and some asteroids over here. All in all, a very heavy box. It's about 3 kilos what I have in my hands here, and yeah, I will now open it. It's the first time that we have a look. We get this here, and yeah, here you can see what's in the box. It's filled with the Spartan typical bubble wrap, and it's really a lot of bags, so let's get them out. This seems to be the battleship for the Directorate. Another big one, the Aquan battleship. This is also a Directorate. Some of the small ones. Another set of small ones. This is the Aquan ones. This is part of the Gate. And then yeah, another bubble wrap, the Aquan mediums, and the Probe, which is missing. Below that we find some flight packs. I don't need to show these to you. We also get a set of dice to play. Then the game cards over here. No, they're in another bag. A bag with a lot of small stuff. Where the flight packs belong, the SRS tokens, the small dice, and then we get a bag with all the paperwork in here. And I also see the Gate itself. This is the Gate. It's huge. We will see how it works with the model. Then we get 2 sets of cards, something I really think is good. This was different in the first box, the Battle for Valhalla. You only get 1. Now both players get 1 set of cards. This is the mission booklet. So again, a nice artwork in the front, mission guide it's called, and it starts with story on the Overseers. Several pages, I would assume. And then we come to the first missions. In this mission you play with 4 frigates from the Aquans and 4 frigates from the Directorate, and yeah, it's just a learning mission so that you learn how to move your models. It's yeah, the next mission you add some gunships, and then there should be 7 missions. Rounded beer. Here you are flying against the big anarchist class battleship. Then yeah, push for Proteus. So the story connects to the Planetfall box, Battle for Proteus Prime, in this one. Finally we have the Gate. Mission 6 is called The Gate Opens. So in this mission somehow the Overseers will have their first show up in the universe here. And then the last one, you see it on the map, you have the Gate and the Probe over here, and a completely mixed starting zones. This looks really interesting, this mission. You have 4 different zones where you start. That's at least what I would assume by just seeing this page. And then you get the stats. First page are the Overseers with some new Mars. Then you get the Directorate for the big ship, the Anarchist class battleship, and the 2 mediums and the frigate in here. And of course the same for Aquan Prime. the heavy cruiser, the frigate, the heavy carrier, and the gunship. Finally, again, an extra page of new Mars, like biohazard ammo, elusive target, that's something that we already know. Unmanned is, I think, one that is new, and unyielding construct is new. Okay, a nice artwork on the back side. Also in the box, or here on the paperworks, advertisement for Planetfall, which is kind of connected to this box. Then you get the battle logs. Again, you can just take them out here. So pre-cut ones, nice. 2 of them for both player 1. You get a set of tokens. Again, pre-cut, which I really prefer compared to the old first edition Dystopia and Firestorm ones, which you had to cut yourself. And pre-cut asteroids. If you don't want to make your own terrain, you can use these. This is nice. It's 2 sheets of them. And finally, the rulebook. It looks quite similar. It's the same picture than the old one. You've got the old one here for comparison, and you see the difference. It's smaller. The old one is a hardcover one. This is a soft cover one. And yeah, looking into it, the same color coding that we know from Spartan by now. It's the same story here, but there are some changes on the end of the book. There is a map of where our main competitors are. The Terran satellite charter, they are here. We have the Saurian territory, whoever this is. I've not heard that one before. So Saurian down here, Aquan over here, and then on the other side, Directorate Dindrenzi. So Directorate Dindrenzi and Reltosa territory over here. This is nice. Yeah, some more details of this. Same for the other side. And some more pictures. So really nice book. And I think the soft cover is much more handy when you play. So this one will be the one I bring for playing, and the second one can stay in my cupboard, in the shelf. Okay, let's have a look at the models. Which one should we start with? Let's start with the... This is the Anatheme probe. And it goes something like this. Of course, the second one on the second side here. There's one more. And it's a really detailed model. Take a look here. Even here in the inside, where it basically connects to the other part here. And these fine structures, I always wonder how they do this. It's a really cool model. I'm looking forward to painting it. Next is the gate. It's 5 pieces here, and then the gate we've already seen. Go something like this. You connect them here, and yeah, basically you can place it like this, and you don't even have to glue it together. You can paint them separate, place it like for storage, and then place it on your battlefield like this, which is really, really nice. I think we will need it again when we have a ship. Give me a big ship. So the Anarchist class battleship in comparison. It fits through the gate, even the big ones. This is really nice. Okay, let's have a look at the Anarchist itself. A nicely detailed model. You see all the weaponry on the underside, as it's typical for the Directorate ships. And then it has a turret on the top. This will come. Show this to you. Let's switch this one. Next, it's in this bag. It's the bag with all the small stuff. And here is the turret. It goes in here. And you can clearly imagine that it turns here on this turning ring and can shoot in every direction. And this part is a very nice one. Yeah, if you know, all the old parts were in metal, now it's a resin part. And it's, yeah, it directly turns in there, so it's very nice quality. I'm impressed on this part. The rest of this bag is of course the dice that we know for the small tokens. Then the small tokens, let's have a look at the comparison. Arquan and Directorate, here they are. So one Arquan ship and one Directorate ship. Nice. I already know the Arquans, I'm playing it already, and I'll start now playing Directorate. And we've got some more guns. These will belong to the mediums from the Directorate, I would expect. And of course the flight packs here. The flight packs go in here. This is for the Arquans, and these are for the Directorate. Next, the Directorate mediums. And here we have 4 different kind of parts, basically. This is a side of a ship. It's basically symmetrical, so it's just 3 different kind of parts. Since you would also get one of this is the R&D cruiser, where you place 2 of the sides up next to this huge gun. And they're not, they will fall apart. I need to glue them before we can show it to you better. This is the lower side, so the tops would come here. And again, it's really nice detail here, fine structures inside these ribs even. And then of course a huge gun. The other one, the gunship, goes like this. So this time it's a smaller gun, basically. Even for this one is called Gunship, but the aft gets an extension here. The top view of the gunship. Of course, there are some resin extensions that you have to cut off, but by now I haven't seen any bigger mistakes, bubbles. Just a very little bit of resin that you have to take care of. Let's have a look at the small ones. So here we have the small ones, frigates. Let's put them on top of a base so that you can see them better. Again, nicely detailed, and the weaponry on the underbelly. Okay, same for the Arquans. Let's start with the small ones for the Arquans. Keep the best for last. I'm the Arquan player. Arquan frigates. This is something I already know. I've got some painted ones already from the last box. And here it is, that you can see the full model. Again, just cut off the extension, nothing, no resin that you have to take care of. And this is how they will look later on. And since they are already painted and we have a Directorate player with painted frigates, we will be able to do the first mission in the next few days and show that to you. Next is the medium for the Arquans, and these are these ones with the crystals. These are the crystals. There's one on top and one on the bottom. Then we have the cruiser aft that we know from the normal medium cruiser and the heavy cruiser already, and they go together like this, and they give a really impressive ship. I'm looking forward to paint this one. Then we have the gunship. The gunships are again the aft, and then 3 parts. This part could easily be a mask for a bigger insectoid model for a bigger scale. Something you would add this one here. This is the connection part. Second one of these on the other side. And now I don't think I'll be able to hold this. Let's see. And then you put in the cruiser aft in here. Somehow like this. In this case you need to take care of the extensions here, the resin. This is in the front, something I don't really like, but it should be easy to cut off and sand it down. Okay, coming for the final ship. The heavy carrier. And this one is an impressive model. It's far bigger than I expected. Bigger than the battleship out of the petrol fleet that you can buy at this moment. And far bigger than the originally battleships that I also have, the Mk1 Poseidon class, which I will show to you. It's a lot of details, very small ribs in here that you can see. Again, the diamonds all over the ship. Here's the front, and it looks like more, just bigger than the other ship. And on the other underside, there are some kind of undercuts here. I don't know how they could do this model. Really impressive. Let's put it on the flag stand here for size comparison reasons. And then we have the original petrol fleet from our Mk1 Poseidon class battleship, which is basically not even half the size, and much thinner, especially like this. Do the size, oops. And then we have the Today battleship, which is already much bigger than this one, but still smaller than the ship. It's higher on its flight stand. The Uranus heavy carrier just looks like more, since this is bigger, wider basically. Okay, so it's not yet glued. Sorry. We will do another take with the final set what's in the box, show you everything. Let's see. So here's the final shot, everything that's in the box. You'll see that one part is missing at the directorate. While setting up, we always thought, what about this piece, the small one? It's clearly the underbelly weaponry of the directorate, and we were wondering where it belongs. Since it belongs here, it fits in here, kind of like rails, and since the underside is still structured in here, we were just missing it. Really nice. And then of course it goes in here. This is all you get in the box. Really impressive box. I'm looking forward to paint it and show you the battle reports, and hope you watch us again on the Grüne Horde. See you, bye bye.